the town of Puerto Inirida. We've been here for about an hour and a half or so. We've checked into the hotel. We've had a very nice lunch. We were going to get on the boat this afternoon and go out on the river, but that's not going to happen today and probably not early tomorrow either because there is no available gasoline anywhere in the town of Puerto Inirida. That's what happens out here on the Colombian frontier. Kawa! So instead, we're going to head out by car to a little stream nearby, do a little bit of collecting. You just got to roll with the punches, folks, when you're collecting. Ted's Fish Room presents Colombia 2016, sponsored by Amazonas Magazine, Repashy Superfoods, and SwissTropicals.com. Week 2 of this Colombian venture begins in Bogota, where Jeff Cardwell, Vin Cuddy, Eduardo Gomez, Hernando Gil, and I board a plane to fly east to the city of Puerto Inirida and the confluence region on the border between Colombia and Venezuela. The flight is a quick 1.5 hours and crosses the southern section of the Llanos along the path of the large whitewater Rio Guaviare, one of the 4 rivers that come together near Puerto Inirida. 2 rivers, the Rio Inirida and Rio Atabapo, flow with black acidic water. Those 3 drainages empty into the mighty Orinoco, the second largest river system in South America. The ecology in this area is tropical forest, though not consistently wet enough to be considered a rainforest. The temperature is hot, the air is humid, the sun is bright, and I love it. Puerto Inirida is a river port city on the southeastern bank of the Rio Inirida. During the wet season, the waters of the Inirida and Atabapo are high enough for large cargo boats to travel deep into the backcountry. But as the rivers drop in the dry season, the upper regions become inaccessible. We are here when the water is high and the port is humming. The city is small and clean. The people are friendly and used to tourists. Many people from around the world come to Puerto Inirida to explore the natural wonders of the area, which is what we have come to do as well. Our home while we are in town is the Toninas Hotel, located on the main drag through downtown Puerto Inirida. The rooms are comfortable, some have air conditioning, and all have cold running water. The $25 per night rate includes breakfast, and there is even an aquarium and garden pond with local ornamental fish. Puerto Inirida is the most important city in eastern Colombia for the ornamental fish trade. All of the collectors in the surrounding area for hundreds of miles in every direction send their fish to wholesalers in the city. That is why we are here. Go to where the fish are. Like many cities and remote places, almost everything that cannot be grown locally must be brought in by boat, and that includes gasoline. We arrived to find that all the gas stations are closed because there is no fuel, and we cannot buy the petrol we need for the riverboats, so we are stuck in town until a barge from Venezuela arrives with gasoline. Luckily, we find a taxi driver with a full tank of gas who agrees to take us out into the countryside to find a stream to get our feet wet. So after lunch, we head out of town towards a village on the Cano Vatina, a tributary of the Atabapo River, to see what we can find. Sponge filters are the choice of serious aquarists in their fish rooms because they are inexpensive and effective. The biggest mistake a fish keeper can make is to assume that there is no technical advantage to one type of filter over another. Perret filter foams are superior to other foams which will eventually break down in an aquarium. I have Perret foam filters from Swiss Tropicals that have been in constant use in my fish room for a decade. Swiss Tropicals is the exclusive distributor of Perret foam in North America and a supplier of other high-quality aquarium products. Visit SwissTropicals.com today and learn more about the aquarium filters that the experts use. Repashy Superfoods combines superior nutrition and ingredient quality in a gel food that fish like to eat. From staple diets to specialty feeds, there is a Repashy Superfood formula that will benefit every fish in your aquarium. And the long-lasting gel allows fish to feed naturally on a food source that will stay in the water for many hours. Repashy superfoods are available from dependable retailers that specialize in high-quality aquarium and reptile products. For more information, visit the Repashy Superfood website at www.repashy.com.
Hot water, did you say? Oh, really hot.
Tiene colorcito bonito. El neón, Hernando. This is green neon habitat. Yeah. Yes, they're over there.
Oh, there's a Leda in here. Hey,
Oh yeah.
you know what? I'm going to give up. I'm going to start going different places. Okay, so guys, pick a pond where I get to go in with my camera before people jump in with their feet. Yeah, I'm hoping there's going to be some over here. So will these completely dry out in the summer?
No. Give me water. All the year.
Hey Vin, check out this plant.
Neon? Yeah. There's green neon. Simulants.
I've got all of them, look.
Oh wow.
And hot tap is separate. Good, so there's a little bit. You got it? I got them.
I've had this plant before, Vin.
Wow, but this is
I've had it in an aquarium before, or something very similar to it.
Where? Oh yeah. Might be Mayaca.
Mayaca, yeah.
Mayaca fluviatilis.
Yep.
No, the other one.
The other one is Tonina fluviatilis. I haven't seen that yet. Why don't you jump in this pond before it gets muddied up?
If I find more Leda.
I see them.
You do? Okay. I'd like to jump in that one because of that fluviatilis. Okay, I'll get my other camera.
That is a weed of a plant.
Well, that's right there.
Yeah.
It's alive. This is a lampan.
No.
They're going through.
Keep in your hands.
Yeah, they're tiny.
Yeah, they're going through and they're killing themselves.
Okay, see if we can get more.
You got it? Look.
Yeah, let me get some more.
No, the lampai.
Similars.
Oh yeah, green neons.
Yeah.
The water in these ponds is stained with tannin, very warm, and very hard and alkaline, a condition brought about by the evaporation of the water and the lack of rain putting fresh, soft water into the system. But there is still a lot of life in these puddles. Most of the ponds are full of aquatic plants, including dense stands of Mayaca fluviatilis, an easy aquarium plant to grow. There are also different species of Eleocharis plants, the same genus as the common hairgrass in the hobby. Some of the ponds have populations of the dwarf cichlid Ledacara fulvipinus, a species that we did not expect to find on the west side of the Rio Orinoco. This is not the last time that we will find this pretty cichlid on the trip. A couple of the ponds have huge populations of the green neon tetra, Parachirodon simulans, a common export from Colombia. Seeing these tetras and dwarf cichlids together in ponds full of easy-to-grow plants gives me an idea for another biotope aquarium. We are tempted to collect fish here today, but we're going to be back in the same location at the end of our trip, so we'll hold off on collecting the fish until we return. That way we have a better chance of getting them home alive. These ponds are a spot that we just stopped because we saw them alongside the road. We haven't even gotten to the Cano Vatina yet, and we'll do that on the next episode of Colombia 2016. Don't miss an episode of Colombia 2016. Please subscribe to my channel and help spread the word by sharing this video with your friends. Thank you for watching Ted's Fish Room, and please check out my sponsors for this series, Superfoods, SwissTropicals.com, and Amazonas Magazine.